Hey guys, and welcome back to FPL TV's Point Predictor, the series where I predict 5 FPL players that I believe are guaranteed to score 4 points or more in the upcoming Fantasy Premier League game week. However, to keep things interesting, I've got to include one defensive option, as well as one midfield and one forward option who are both valued below the price of 8 million. Also, I can only select one player per team. If you're enjoying the series, then please let me know by hitting the like button and be sure to subscribe to the channel for weekly FPL videos. So, with the rules of the Point Predictor cleared up, let's take a quick look back at my predictions from last week's game week and see how I fared. Arsenal conceded 3 goals at home to Leicester, but this didn't matter for Kolasinac. He picked up an assist and showed that his attacking exploits may justify his steep 6 million price tag. There's no two ways about it. Cesc Fabregas turned out to be an absolute disaster pick for game week 1. A red card for him and a red face for me. I chose him over Willian and he thanked me with -1 points. Liverpool's new signing, Mohamed Salah, rewarded over a quarter of FPL managers, scoring and assisting in his first fixture of the season. An impressive 11-point haul and very positive signs for those who have selected him in their teams. My gamble of the week, Tammy Abraham, failed to deliver away to Southampton. He was arguably Swansea's best player, but ultimately Southampton's defence was too strong, and as predicted by most, a clean sheet was kept by them. For last week's games, it was very difficult to pick between the big hitters, but my head said Aguero was a safe bet, and he duly delivered. He scored and picked up an impressive 9 points in total, and to be fair, he could have had more. So for game week 1's Point Predictor, a satisfactory 3 out of 5 correct predictions. A good start, which hopefully I can match or even improve on for game week 2. So let's move on and take a look at my Point Predictor for this weekend's fixtures. For my defensive option, I've selected Ryan Bertrand. With only one game week so far to form an opinion, Ryan Bertrand seems like a good shout going into game week 2. He picked up 9 points from Southampton's opening game against Swansea, and now he faces West Ham at home next, a promising looking fixture on paper. For my midfielder under 8 million, I've had to settle on Arsenal's Aaron Ramsey. I had a few other options below the 8 million value, but remember, I can only select one player per team in the Point Predictor, and you'll soon understand my choice here when I reveal my other predictions. Aaron Ramsey had an excellent cameo from the bench in game week 1, helping to turn the game on its head and beat Leicester 4-3. He took his goal exceptionally well, and now I'm backing him on starting Arsenal's next game against Stoke. Should he start the game, I'm hoping Ramsey can pick up at least an assist. We all know Aaron Ramsey's long history with Stoke, so hopefully this can spearhead a good performance from him. My any priced midfielder this week goes to Liverpool's Sadio Mane. As always, it's a bit of a gamble with Liverpool players, as you're never quite sure which one of them's going to get points from week to week. Liverpool play at home next, against a Crystal Palace side who conceded 3 to Huddersfield in game week 1, so things are shaping up well for Mane in this fixture, especially considering his excellent returns when at home last season. For my budget forward, below the price of 8 million, I've gone for Huddersfield's new signing and in-form man, Steve Mounié. A superb opening game week made him difficult to look past heading into game week 2, as he bagged 2 goals in Huddersfield's superb performance against Crystal Palace. He now faces fellow Premier League new boys Newcastle, who are suffering an abundance of defensive injuries at the moment, which could see Mounié pick up more points in this game. For my any priced premium forward, it simply seems ludicrous to back anyone other than Romelu Lukaku this week. Lukaku opened his account with 2 goals in what was a dream debut for Man United, and as a whole, the team looked a very good side in game week 1. With Swansea to play next, I think any FPL manager not owning Lukaku may be hiding behind the sofa for this one. And that wraps up my Point Predictor for game week 2. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please consider showing your support and subscribing to the channel. Good luck to you all for game week 2, and remember, FPL responsibly.